Hello, you're watching Much Ado About Something, and I'm Donna. Well, if you watched my last video, I introduced you to my Appalachian mother. She has been in the hospital for a while. She's getting out today. So I've been through a little bit of a stressful situation. I dearly love her, and I will take whatever time I need to take care of her. She's a valuable person in my life, so I don't mind doing what I need to do to take care of her. But whether it's you or a loved one that's in the hospital, that can be a very stressful situation. Now, when I'm not here, if I go to the hospital and stay with a loved one, or if I'm handling something, then it takes me away from the home. And my home, it just turns into chaos when I'm not here to take care of it and to make sure everything's put back and everything is meals are made and all the things that a homemaker does. So what I wanted to share with you today are my top 10 things for creating comforting cozy during stressful times. So I'm going to share with you 10 things that I do that creates a level of comforting coziness for me. Now, little David's here. He's here playing, and he's playing really hot and heavy today. He's playing dinosaurs, and he's making things with blocks, and you might hear him in the background, and here are his toys. So I just thought I'd let you know that, because as I give you this list, you may hear that in the background, and sometimes it can get pretty scary when he's making those dinosaur noises. Well, my number one thing that comforts me is praying and meditating. That's my number one tip, or my number one thing that I can share with you. So my number one thing is praying and meditating. That grounds me and puts me back where I need to be mentally and emotionally, and it helps me for the rest of my day. So that's something the number one tip that creates coziness and comforting to me is being able to pray and meditate. Now, my number two thing, and I've got these things wrote down so I don't forget them, are books and magazines and devotionals. You can see I've got plenty pulled out here today. Plenty of my favorite books that I like to read through that comfort me. And up here under this dinosaur and this little Spider-Man are some magazines that I've been reading for fall. Just been reading and creating comfort and coziness. Number three, one of the number three things that helps me, especially in the wintertime, is just to put on a pair of comforting, cozy socks. Oh, the fluffier and the velvetier, the better. They're very comforting to me. So I've got my socks on, and that's number three, which ties right in to number four, and that's my sweatshirt. It is so comforting when you get home from a stressful situation to be at your house and put on something very comfortable. That can be a sweater, a sweatshirt, that can be pajama pants, jogging pants, whatever it is. But a piece of comforting clothes, that brings joy and comfort to me and reduces my stress level. And number five,
that can make you too.
David says they can make you comforted too. David, what is your number one thing for being comforted here at Grammy's? What's the number one thing you like to do?
Sleep at night, wake up at morning time. Yeah?
What is it?
Blankets.
Blankets, that's right. So number five is favorite scents. Candles, essential oils, your favorite fabric softener, a shirt that your loved one wore and you love the smell of that person. Whatever scent brings you comfort. For me, I just like to light a candle and maybe diffuse an essential oil, something relaxing like patchouli. Actually, patchouli really relaxes me. It does not relax some people, but it works for me. But number 5 are favorite scents, candles, oils, whatever scent relaxes you. Now, number 6, David's already told us has been his favorite, and that's blankets. And Grammy has no shortage of blankets at her house. You can see I got laundry to do there too. So number 6 is blankets and pillows. Is there anything more comfortable than cozying up?
Yes.
Is there anything more comforting than a favorite pillow or a warm, soft, cozy blanket? Number 7 on the comforting list is a warm bath or a shower. I don't have a fancy shower. It's just a regular bathtub. And our handles and everything are very old. They've been here since the house was built. So number 7 is a comforting bath or shower. And after you get out of that shower or bath, number 8 is conditioning your hair or skin or just conditioning yourself. If you're all dry and, it makes you feel, stressed, that can stress you out. So just, of course, I make a lot of mine, but just conditioning your skin, your hair, conditioning yourself will make you feel so much better. Self-care, being clean and being conditioned and combed and took care of, that can create a really good, comforting sense of comfort and relaxation in being at home, especially during stressful times. And number 9 is a favorite drink, whether that be a hot drink or a cold drink, whatever relaxes you, whatever is cozy and makes you feel comfortable and reduces your stress. With me, is this cup of tea here. I love a warm cup of tea, and that always relaxes me. And of course, this is my warm spot with my blankets and my pillow, and I love to cuddle up right here in front of this window. It's a feeling of being at home. It's cozy and it's comforting, and so I really enjoy it. And number 10 on my list of cozy and comforting things is being around a favorite person, being around somebody that you love. Of course, I've been married for 40 years, so there's nobody that comforts me or is more of a favorite person than my husband. I love him, and he loves me, and that's the most comforting thing in the world. He's busy a lot, and he's away from home a lot, but I know that he still loves me, and just to call him and hear his voice, that comforts me. And just to be around him when he gets home is always a comfort. Well, I hope this helps you in some ways, especially when the holidays are coming up. Stress can come from a lot of different things. It doesn't have to come from being sick or having sick loved ones. It can come from just hard days at work. It can come from being stuck in traffic for hours. It can come from the holidays coming up and having to think about being around people and being around making meals and making extra things that can sometimes be extra work. So that's also different kinds of stress. Whatever stress is in your life, I hope these 10 things just remind you. They're simple. Most of them are really inexpensive. They're easy to do. And they bring great comfort to me. So I thought I'd share them with you today. And I'm so glad that you came and you let me share them with you. Like always, until next time.
Yummy, there's a ladybug upside down. Yummy, there's a ladybug upside down.
Oh, there's a ladybug in Grammy's house?
Yeah, it's upside down.